overweight and shit, yeah. At least 1 hour a week is better than nothing. But there's just some people just mess about. Like they don't do shit. They're chilling at the back of the gym. They don't do shit.
Yeah, no, I think it's like, even for me, they teach you about healthy eating and like the eat well diet or whatever it's called. But then in the canteen, they literally have pizza, processed food, and fizzy drinks. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you start, yeah.
Okay, but who's teaching them? An overweight PE teacher, bro.
Exactly.
So why would they listen? You're telling me you listen to who'd you rather listen to? Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah, telling you PE or fat PE teacher, bro.
Oh, not the fat PE teacher.
Exactly, bro. So basically, it starts from.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome back to the third episode of the podcast. My name's Unais, and today I'm here with.
Mohammed Assam.
Why is he laughing? You didn't address it. Look, if you're the host.
So, Mohammed Assam, yes, he's a very wise person, but he seems to be laughing for some reason. We're gonna ignore that, yeah. But of course, you guys don't know who he is, so I'm gonna ask Mohammed Assam to introduce himself. So,
Mohammed Assam. I go to college, and yeah.
No, like what do you do?
That's a dead introduction, bro.
Exactly, man.
You're doing this off dirty.
What do you want me to say?
What are you doing? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Because you do
What's your aspirations?
aspirations, commitments, everything.
Business, to do some business, to do like just be a better person in terms of physical health, fitness.
There you go. You're
Money,
interesting, bro. So
everything,
you
yeah.
made yourself sound dead.
Nah.
And obviously the camera can't see me, but I'm here.
But of course,
be assistant.
is that what?
And yeah,
Okay. So, Mohammed Hassam, yeah, he never told you, but he's a fighter.
I train, yeah,
Yeah, he trains. So, what do you train?
at Germany and some kickboxing.
So, because you know more than me, we're gonna start off with a simple icebreaker. Yeah. So, what are some positive and negatives about combat sports?
Do you want to go first?
I don't mind.
There you go.
Positive, negative about combat sport. The positive is. Actually, I'll start with the negatives, actually. Negatives would be you're putting me on the spot. The risk of getting hurt, of course.
But that builds self-confidence.
Yeah, that's positive and negative for me. So from my perspective right now, it could be a negative. It could be. It could get hurt. I'll give 2 each. So one more negative, possibly egos can collide.
Okay.
So you've probably seen it when people, they start thinking it's an actual fight and they're doing this whole, they're actually beefing. And there's one side. It happens, it's normal.
Your knees dropping.
Positive would be having a safe space to have physical altercation. So it's a good alternative for people to stop fighting in the street.
Yeah, and I think one positive is.
1 sec, I got one more left, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. And then could turn the camera on you. One more positive.
Yeah, you
You need to learn physical activity, because without putting yourself in places where you're physically improving, you're gonna not only have a weak body, you're gonna have a weak mind as well.
What did you want to add to that?
So I think one benefit is obviously you get physically fit, and then another benefit is like it helps you keep safe or like have confidence in yourself. If anything was to happen, you know what to do. And negative is you can get injured, and sometimes those injuries can be small or like actually affect you in the long term. And
I got a question. I got a question for you. Yeah?
Okay.
Why are you? So you actually do train, right? You commit to training. Why
I
do
need
you
to take some time off right now because I got hurt.
But even then, let's say you're injured now, yeah. Why, when he asked you to introduce yourself, you didn't mention that? Are you not? Is it a confidence thing, or are you being humble? What is it?
Nah, I'm not like there. Like I'm not in like proper professional or amateur fights.
But you
So I
want.
can't really
But
pull
you want to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you gotta state it as if you are already.
Yeah.
You gotta label yourself as that.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro? Because for someone who doesn't know you, I just think you're a dead guy because the way you're introducing yourself.
Yeah.
No, but the podcast is gonna get interesting slowly.
Inshallah. But I'm trying to give me feedback straight away, bro.
Yeah.
On camera, bro. You gotta be confident in yourself. That's what you do. This is who you are.
I don't know if this is like. I think boxing, combat sports, it's a sort of therapy as well. What do you think?
Oh yeah, like
It helps deal with mental issues, anxiety, confidence.
it helps you become like a stronger person, and the stronger you are, like physically, the stronger you are mentally as well. And also, it gives like time for you to like come away from the problems and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a distraction.
Yeah. Yes, people use different physical activities. Like some people might use basketball, some people might use football, some people might use the gym in general. But definitely, combat sports is a very good way.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you also when like what's it called? Nah, I'm missing it now.
Yeah, because I find you can cut it out. You're gonna edit it.
Yeah.
You can carry on.
But what age did you stop with? Because are you doing it for some time or
I done karate when I was in like year 4.
is that when it all started?
Nah, not really. I done karate for a bit, for like 3-4 years, and then
Check if the camera's putting out.
It is, bro. Don't
So
worry, bro. Why you saying that mid, bro?
It looks like it's pointing.
It's not, bro.
So I done
It's chill.
karate. I done karate for a few years. I done some competitions. They were like low level, so like basically nothing. Then after that, I took a break, and I had no sports or anything. I was just like kind of fat and just had done no sports. And then
Was that the motivation? I was no motivation. When was this?
And so in Ramadan of 2023.
Oh, okay.
So then the Billy's Boxing Youth Club or LMA Youth Club opened, and then
Shout out LME Youth Club. innit?
Shout
and
out,
then
for real. Carry on, bro.
so I went there, and then the one of the coaches, Arafat, me and my friends were messing about. So he's like to me, "Oh, do you train?" So I'm like, "Nah." And he's like, "Are you interested?" So I'm like, "Yeah." And then after that, I just started attending sessions after Ramadan, and then I just carried on.
Got you, bro. Got you. Hamza, do you mind basically?
So it was all because Arafat mentioned it to you. You considered it.
Not really only because of that, but that's like the
Did
start.
you look-
Did you look up to someone like
I used to watch a bit of like UFC.
who is your favorite fighter?
I was gonna ask that.
Oh, the first fight I ever watched live was Bilal Muhammad vs Sean Brady,
Okay.
and the main event was Islam Makhachev vs Charles Oliveira.
Okay.
So that was like the first time I watched. Yeah,
Very good card.
and then ever since then I've just like been watching, and then I started training as well.
What's your aspiration with MMA then? Are you trying to like?
Not like
Are
making.
you trying to do it for fun? No, it's not about making it, because when I had an aspiration to take basketball seriously, right? And I never thought, yo, I'll make NBA. It's not always the goal,
Yeah.
but you have fun with it and you see where you go. Because there's always, so UFC, it doesn't have to be the end goal. There's
Yeah,
other
true.
fighting promotions that you can go to. Same with basketball. You don't have to play in America. You
Yeah.
can play in Europe. You can play
Yeah,
in
true.
Arab countries. So where are you trying to take it?
Honestly,
Confident,
within the
bro.
first year I've had like 3 injuries, 4 including my hand.
Is that a setback?
3 short, yeah.
That's a big setback.
And then
Why do you think that happened?
the first time I threw a left hook, the guy ducked underneath it, came up into my shoulder, so it just went all the way back.
Freak accident.
Yeah. The second time, I took like 2 months off, came back a bit too early to be honest. Then I threw a jab and just like popped out.
Okay.
And then after like 9
So
months,
basically being too complacent to come. No, it's not complacent.
The first
you
time
rushed,
I-
you rushed to come back.
yeah, the first time I rushed, and the second time I actually took like 6 months off training. And then I was in the gym for like 6 months. I actually built like some muscle around the shoulder. So
Yeah, I seen that picture you sent
Yeah.
me.
And then,
It's a pause, bro.
and then,
What? What?
See that picture you sent me? Man got going 4K, bro.
yeah.
Nah, I rated though, innit? The
And then,
progress.
so then I took 6 months off training, came back in like April, and then I was training for like 2-3 months. GCSEs came, I stopped then,
Mhm.
and then throughout the GCSE period, and like a month after that, I was like a bit inconsistent.
Okay.
So even my eating, everything inconsistent, and then after that, like a month after that, so I had the exhibition fight on some quad, Billy's Boxing quad, and I messed my hand up. So I punched the mirror by accident when I was shadowboxing in front of it, and I cut my whole hand. So now I had stitches.
There's a
and
lot of freak accidents.
Yeah.
But they still let you fight on that day, though. innit? They still let you
no,
fight.
but it happened like 3 weeks before, so it was fine. It hurt a bit, but then it's like I'd rather fight than not.
Okay.
So then after that, I went to NCS, and then in there we had a river
Yeah,
activity, so we were on paddle boats. So then I fall into the water, and the water was like freezing in it. And then my I can't swim properly. I can, but like obviously, like I don't trust my
I can't
shoulder.
even swim.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't swim either.
because a lot of times when I swim, my shoulder like hurts. So I just don't trust it. So then I was in the water, and my paddle boat kept flowing away. So I tried grabbing it, and my shoulders popped out while I'm in the middle of the river. Yeah, and I started screaming for help, and then
Yeah,
someone came
it's
to me.
traumatizing,
Yeah,
bro. That is traumatizing.
I was freezing, and my legs like I don't know what happened. I can't even like describe it. It was
fight or
scary.
flight. It was just fight or flight.
Yeah.
Who saved you in the end?
So there were girls like on like in front of me, and
Yeah,
they were panicking themselves, and they're making me panic even more. And they're just
So in the water, I heard
No,
in the water-
that's scary, man.
I
That's
heard in the
scary.
water, the worst thing to do is
Yeah.
panic because you're gonna
Yeah.
float, because you're gonna sink. So
I was kicking my legs.
Was the life jacket helping or not?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, life jacket.
yeah. But then I didn't think about it. So then
Yeah.
someone just came, took me on the raft, whatever it's called, and then I had to walk all the way to the main station.
How do you think you can prevent these kind of injuries? And obviously now there's a mental barrier.
I don't
now,
think.
so
I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's
it's a big
annoying.
mental barrier now, isn't it? So you got injured 3 times in the same
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. It's depressing, kind of.
I've been around world level athletes, yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm a videographer,
Okay.
and I've been around world level athletes in sports that you guys are not familiar with. There's a sport called strongman. It's like powerlifting.
Yeah.
What powerlifting is,
Yeah,
but strongman is more moving events, yeah. And one thing they've always said is, because especially being young, our joints and our tendons they're not developed, so we have to focus on developing those. So that could be a solution to improving your shoulder
Yeah.
and your whole body as in
You have to
general.
give it enough rest. I've told him many times.
Okay, joints and tendons. The reason why they get injured more easily and they're more weaker is because the blood supply doesn't go to them. They need more activation. A muscle, so we have loads of muscles in our body.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood supply that goes to them.
You know a lot.
Tendons and joints, because I take in information. You do it yourself. When you're around people, you take in information.
Yeah, but this looks like A-level information.
It's not. If someone says something, you just take it in or take it on
That is a
board.
lot of
You know what I mean?
information.
Just take it on board. Let me carry on anyway, bro. He's being rude. Host is being rude.
Me? I'm trying to get involved.
The host is being rude. So we have to put a lot of time on putting our joints and our tendons under tension so the blood supply goes to them, which allows the growth.
Yeah.
So the best shout is to take on a PT or a coach to do rehabilitation on your shoulder and then strengthen your
I
shoulder.
spoke to the doctors and they said because it happened 3 times in a year, it's like not like shouldn't happen. So they said that if the orthopedics in the hospital they take a look at it, they might recommend surgery for me because they said that the rehab's not doing the job. Yeah. So then and even after that I have to take another 6 months off. So it's a bit annoying. But it's fine because I go to gym instead. Innit?
Yeah.
At least something makes up for it.
Remember, there's always, even though you're not training, there's always things that you can do.
Yeah, so I shadow box at home, study fights and stuff.
Exactly, exactly. There's something to do. Don't think just because you're injured, you're out, you're fully out of the game. You can still stay in the game by educating yourself.
Yeah, for what? Like the first 2 weeks, it was like, oh no, like I was
It's normal. It's normal
overthinking everything.
It's normal reaction. It's a big mental problem. Imagine getting injured 3 times in a sense. But you kind of think that's a sign for you not to carry on. But it might be your journey in it. So imagine when you do make something of it. You can look back at it and you can inspire other people as well, bro. Because there's hundreds of people
there's a lot of people that.
Do you know what's a big setback? When people are like, is that I hear everyone say that, especially with football, when you are a certain age, it's impossible for you to do something. That kind of puts a lot of people off. What do you think of it?
By putting barriers on yourself.
Yeah, because people go like, nah, let's say 16, let's say 18, trying to get into professional football, trying to prevent it. But there's been a lot of scenarios where it's actually worked out before. Yeah, and I just think that, they should listen to it. But some people just deep it too much.
It's because people allow their...
Especially boxing.
They invite their... I'll give you... To cut this... so people listen to the environment too much, forgetting about... At the end of the day, bro, who's going to pay your bills? Yourself, innit? And I go even more deeper, like, who's going to be in the grave? Just you.
Yeah.
So as long as you're, like, abiding by, the commands that God sent us, and you're trying your best to stay away from sins and bad things. It don't matter what anyone says, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of dreams are killed by people worrying about other people, what they think.
Even this podcast.
Yeah, I've received a lot of backlash on this podcast.
Let's carry on.
Not a lot, but
Bro, I'll tell you, from my experience, I've met you. The world is so big, bro. The circle you have right now.
That's because I'm in Leicester.
The circle you have right now, even when you get into college and you get into uni, when you grow, you're gonna meet more and more people, bro.
Yeah.
So the circle you have right now, don't let them dictate the steps that you take, because in 5 years down the line, you're not even gonna remember each other like that.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
see each other and say, "Well, go on." You say, "Oh, how you, bro? You go right," but
they disrespected my podcast. I love it.
They disrespect. Okay, they might be. Most likely is because they're not doing anything themselves.
Yeah.
So when people see, even when it comes to MMA, if you said confidently, "Yo, I'm trying to be an MMA fighter," some people look at it like, "What do you mean you're not an MMA fighter?" But people do that because most people they do that because they ain't got shit for themselves. And excuse my language, because
that's true.
They haven't got anything going on for themselves, so they want to push people down.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can respond to that. You can say, "Yo, okay, you hate on me if you want," but we'll see 3-5 years down the line. Let's see who's going to be hating, who's going to be glazing. This is how it is, bro. Later on, bro. You know Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
You know Michael B. Jordan.
The basketball player.
Yeah.
No. You saw the basketball player as well.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, the
Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the actor, that guy.
Creed. Yeah.
Yo, the audience is probably laughing at me right now. Yeah.
Both of you got sent there. So he did an interview with one of his old classmates, and his old classmate was like, "This is a girl." She's like, "Oh, we go way back to science, And he's like, "Oh yeah, corny kid, right?" Because she used to call him a corny kid back in the day, and now she's the one that's glazing him, saying, "Oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan, we go way back." And then she started denying. She's like, "No, what do you mean? No." So basically, they used to bully him.
Yeah.
Look at him now. It's the same person trying to glaze him. That's how it is, but that's how life is.
Yeah, it's always gonna happen.
You just gotta block out everything. Just do you, man. Even when I was early on in my journey, I started a podcast, I'm gonna bring
Really?
it back. Yeah, I started a podcast to
Are you running it back?
I'm gonna run it back.
Are you gonna invite me for a guest? So? Inshallah.
I'm not saying you're not valuable. I'm saying I'm only gonna invite people that can give value. So get to a point where you're valuable.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be
Once
invited.
I
Of
go
course,
this shit.
it's automatically gonna be invited, bro. If you're valuable, look, let me tell you this.
Are you gonna go?
You're only gonna get in places if you're valuable, bro. It's a trade of value, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna
That's why I'm trying to grow this.
Inshallah, ta'ala, bro.
Inshallah.
We're gonna give ability. Anyway, host. We're gonna stay on this for too long. What's the next part, bro?
Yeah. Basically, have you received any setbacks as well from other people? Have other people tried to put you off as well?
Yeah, but I don't care.
You don't care. So how do you react to that?
Like, okay. I just say
Another
okay.
setback, yeah, is your injuries in it. So like,
Yeah.
talk us through what days you train
That before.
and before and now, like compare it.
Okay, so before my first injury, I used to train like I used to go swimming, gym, and
Okay.
MMA in the same day. So I overtrained myself, which probably led to the thing. But then after that, I like only like 3-4 times a week, and even gym I take it light. And then now it's just gym, like 4 or 5 days a week.
You criticize me for going gym.
No, what? He goes gym on Friday when he comes to youth club.
No,
and he
I
says,
don't go
"Oh,
gym
I
on
can't
Friday."
spot, I'm sore and this and that.
No, I don't
Actually,
go gym. I go gym in 5 out of 7 days a week.
Sorry.
There's people that train 4 times a day, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not. No, because one time, I'm not gonna say, but out of experience, one time I sparred, yeah, after I went gym and I was sore for a whole week. Well, wallahi, my whole tricep was gone for a whole week. Wallahi.
Maybe you need to warm up properly, bro. Maybe it's
Nah, no, 'cause-
very important to warm up, you know, bro.
yeah, I always warm up in it.
So I've never had a spot and my tricep was sore for a week. Bro.
No, after
No,
that.
but that's you.
And I obviously took shit to the chest as well in it. So I was sore, my chest was sore as well.
Basically, you got banged. Basically, you got banged.
This is why I
No, in boxing.
Basically, you got smoked.
Yeah,
Basically, you got smoked. And he was out for a week. So good, bro. That happens, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Yeah,
smoked.
put me off,
It's
man.
sparring, bro. Everyone gets smoked. That's the whole point of fighting, bro. So basically, he admitted indirectly that he got smoked and he never went back to it again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make us smoke. I don't know who I
No,
do. Actually,
It's not about getting smoked, as in like, bro, it's a spot.
I'm making it. Nah.
We're not coming at you, bro. We're just saying, isn't it?
You guys are.
We're not coming at you, bro. Depends how you take it.
So you still train now? Or?
No, I just said
No.
I don't.
You don't
I said
train
I only go gym.
So are you planning on like rehabilitation for you?
If I get surgery,
Yeah.
after that I recover, then I come back.
No, you also gotta think about balancing your studies and everything as well. Because you're gonna
course.
be doing A levels as well.
Yeah.
How are you gonna balance it? Then? What's your
I
plan?
go college in the daytime, and then I only train like 3-4 times
Yeah,
a week
but-
anyway. Literally just come from college, and then go train, and then basically it's how
Well,
students do.
how are you visually gonna balance it?
As in?
I've got a solution for you, but you tell me.
But as in, what do you mean visually?
How are you visually gonna balance your whole life?
You don't forget you got part-time job as well.
You got loads of things. You're working. You got school.
That's the
you
thing.
got family. You got religion. You got training.
I pray
How
yeah.
how are you visually keeping yourself accountable that you're staying everything in balance?
And I've been like this for a long time, and like I make sure praying is like a habit, innit? I don't need to like it's not like a burden. Like I just like when it's pray time, I just pray now. That's good. That's not like anything to worry about.
Yeah.
But do you have something down where you can keep yourself accountable? Something physical, whether that's a calendar, whether that's a task list.
I just do it. Like I just know what I need to do that day, and I just do it. So even right now, I just finished like working, and then I just came here.
Got you. So
Yeah.
you got the discipline to do.
Yeah.
One tip I'll give you, and it just changed my life when I
Yeah.
started implementing this. Yeah, your phone calendar, bro. Let me show you. Yeah. So if someone asks me, "Are you free on Tuesday?" What do most people say? I'll see.
Yeah.
Most people say,
That's what I say.
I'll let you know. Ask me. Are you free on Tuesday?
Are you feeling?
Let me check, bro. I say, let me check. Because I can physically check. On Tuesday, am I free? What time, bro?
6 o'clock.
No, I'm not. Actually, I am. From 6 to 7, I am free. So I can. That's one benefit of having a calendar. You know what your timing is.
Yeah.
And another benefit of is you can visually spread out your commitments.
Yeah.
So purple for me is work. Anything that's related to work. Green for me is anything to do with life or religion.
Yeah.
Brown, I call it the NPC shit. It's shit that you do. Like you might go brush your teeth. You
What about
might
youth
go
club?
sleep. That
Youth
is
club's work.
that is. That's part of work. Yeah, that's part of work. That's part of work. But you see,
Nah, it's very good.
so I would. So look, everyone learns new things every day, right?
Yeah.
And the real way to learn is implementing. So me telling you this and you saying, "Oh, it's a good idea, mate," that's not going to do anything. You have to take it and you have to implement it. So how will you implement it?
That's gonna take a lot of motivation.
Motivation is
No, I'm saying for like lazy people who just don't get up with the awesome.
yes, but
It's about
going
motivation.
back to what I said, how are you going to implement this?
What do you mean?
The calendar system.
Start doing it.
Are you
Download it on your phone. I got calendar myself in it, but I don't have shit.
motivation? Listen, look. You're saying I feel if someone feels motivated by me doing that, I don't care, bro. Are you implementing it? Are you implementing
No,
it?
because
Are you taking that?
Have you seen yeah, randomly at 3 a.m. you get these random motivation? Yeah. That's how that happens.
Three motivations, yes. We don't live off that. It's like a pill, bro. It's like a paracetamol. It's a small fix. You want a long term thing. So how are you going to implement? Really, someone asked both people. How are you going to implement calendars?
First you gotta in your free time think about it. Yeah, think about what you have going on, and then download calendar on your phone. And you're just gonna
Pass on.
yeah, you're just gonna put it on in it.
Yeah, so what like how I'm gonna implement it. Yeah, I'm just gonna like see what I need to do. Yeah, or like create like what's going on like each day, and then based on that, I just like fill in the activities and time, and just like go according to that.
Let me give you an analogy. Yeah, if Arafat said, "Okay, you're going to take boxing seriously. How are you going to take it seriously?" Yeah, would you go away yourself and do it yourself, or would you go back to Arafat and ask him, "Okay, how do I do it?"
Arafat.
Okay, I'm the one that just told you about the calendar.
Oh yeah.
The answer could have been,
Oh,
okay,
you're gonna go back to
I'm
Zach
gonna
and
come
I,
to you. You can do it with me. Yeah, so that's one way to implement it.
But sometimes ego gets in the way. Yeah, people say
It's true.
yeah, you have to start doing this. Yeah, do you need help? People in the moment they just say no, I don't need any help. Yeah, and they get out there, and
The worst thing I've heard is, I don't need a mentor. I want to do it alone.
Exactly. They think they know what they're doing,
You
but they
can
don't.
never do it alone, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You think Khabib did everything alone? Like, he went at a high level. No, he had a whole team behind him. He had a whole team behind him. Anyone great had someone behind them, coaching them, guiding them through the way. So, like I said, the best way to implement it is come back to me. Yo, Zach, I want to make calendar. Where do I start? I will show you step by step how to do it. I'm very disappointed by how you never said that. I thought you were smart on this.
Why do you have to put the spotlight on me every time, man? Yeah,
Because I'm here to hold you accountable. That's why I'm here. I said, just for everyone to see, I wanted them to do it alone. But they wanted me to jump over with them. So I'm going to keep you guys accountable.
I said no. I said it was meant to be us two, yeah. But he does
What
not.
am I gonna talk to you?
Yo, chat. Listen, he does not. He doesn't take me seriously.
It's a good addition for me to come on.
Yeah.
He doesn't take me seriously.
You actually have like something to give because we're like just kids in it. You actually know what's going on.
Yeah, but
Okay, that's humbling. That's very humble of you to say. Don't think of us as just kids, bro.
yeah, but
It was
like,
I know what you're saying, but think of yourself as you're young adults, bro. Yeah, you're new to the game of life. So am I, bro. I'm only like 3 years older than you, probably.
you're 21.
That's
20.
That's 4 more years of experience you have though.
Yeah, but still,
And I appreciate the humbleness, but remember, don't put yourself down.
Yeah.
Like that.
I've studied this, yeah, like when I'm at your age, because when you were at Umar, yeah. But you've seen how much my script improved, man. Because you've seen my paper script, so shit, like actually so shit, yeah. But then when I showed you, I'm thinking, yeah, even I was surprised how much I actually wrote. I planned out for this, yeah. I showed it to him. You still
I
didn't
thought it was
trust
gonna
me.
make some like dry list of questions, but that's actually like nice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah.
that came from what? Implementing. That doesn't
Yeah.
come from, oh, wow.
Do you know
Good
why?
information, bro. Like actually taking the information and actually taking action. So it comes from. Guys, how much time do you have left to film? It's 25 minutes.
25.
Got you.
I'll stop here.
Restart. Let's go create. Let's go. Anyway, so now let's go. You can even dress it. So we went for a quick salah break.
Shall we adjust this?
Dress it, bro. What do you think? Come on, bro.
10 minutes recording.
It's recorded. Let's go, come on.
Sorry for that, guys. In Salah break. We have to put a loss first in this.
For real.
Mm.
Carry on, G.
So where did you get to?
We're going to part 3 now.
Do you think people are not taking combat serious? They're not realizing, they're not acknowledging how important combat sports are. Because obviously you doing it. Like, do you feel like
I feel it's important. Yeah.
But you,
But again, if everyone like done it, it cancel out.
In what way?
As in like if for example if schools taught like combat sports to everyone to protect themselves, if everyone learnt it, it like kind of would cancel out.
that's
You understand?
impossible though.
Yes and no.
Yeah, but it's at this level. I don't know.
Yeah. There's always levels to
Yeah,
it.
because everyone they feel like it's like a normal thing to have.
But one thing I realize, yeah, when people actually do combat sports, they understand, they start respecting other people more.
Yeah.
People, have you realized, yeah?
Yeah.
The ones that don't know how to fight professionally, they're very disrespectful and they're very quick to start a fight. The ones who know how serious a fight is and how badly someone can get hurt, they'll do anything to avoid a fight. And they're some of the most respectful people in the world. I know black belt jiu-jitsu people, yeah, that I've trained in the gym, and they're some of the most nicest people I've ever met, but they will fold you in 5 seconds. Bro.
Yeah.
5 seconds. So actually, I think it would benefit the world more. People will respect each other more. They would acknowledge that combat isn't the only way.
But then there will be some people who take advantage of that.
So that's always, bro. You can use a knife to kill someone, or butter bread, bro. It's how it is. People's choices at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah, but then when you, going back to your point, when you said that, so that made me think that when you mentioned about being taught in schools, that made me think that you don't want it to be taught in schools.
It depends.
I would love for it to be taught in school,
same.
bro.
Yeah, but you need consent.
You know, in America there's like wrestling.
Just anything, bro. After school club, detention, you need consent, bro. So
Detention consent.
they need to confirm with parents.
Yes, I was saying. You know, in America they have like wrestling, and, like most schools do it, and it's like it actually like builds up like something, so like Olympic level and stuff. So I think the UK should do something like that, like within schools,
You think?
because American sports in schools are so much better than here. Maybe football. I'm not too into football, so I don't know how the football works. But I don't think it's like
Soccer.
still to that level.
No.
Every single
college,
sport in America,
college soccer, yeah,
it's very what's the word?
competitive.
It's very highlighted and competitive, bro. It's very
What?
people go towards that as a path. But that being said, America isn't perfect, bro. Like,
Should you think it should be mandatory though?
I think it should be something that's compulsory. That
50-50.
if they make 1 hour of PE compulsory, right? It should be 1 hour of combat sports as well, bro, and 1 hour of physical gym, like actual gym, bro. Because there's different.
There are schools of gym, bro.
Yeah,
but it's not compulsory. For 1 hour a week, you have to do this. Because, bro, there's not enough education, right? When people leave school, either people leave fat or underweight, bro.
True.
And they're not educating. The schools are not educating them on how to lift weight properly. What's the nutrition advice that they should take? How much sleep they should get? Because, bro, training 3 times a day is a good shout. But if you're not feeding yourself properly, if you're not resting properly, if you're not sleeping properly, you're gonna cancel out. And you're gonna face injuries.
Yeah.
And if you were taught that in school, would you have done that?
No, they teach you about healthy eating and like the eat well diet or whatever it's called. But then in the canteen, they literally have pizza, processed food, and fizzy drinks. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
But it costs a lot, so if you're like charging that much, at least give some good quality food.
Yeah, deep this year, it costs so much, but people are still buying it. There's some people that
no one realizes like
they buy 2 portions of the same thing, and they're processed food.
you know if you have seen that Eddie Abu guy on TikTok, if you actually listen to what he says, or like any other if you understand how bad like all processed and this fizzy drink, all this rubbish is.
Bro, sugar is bad.
Yeah.
Sugar is bad.
Yeah.
You know, bro, sugar is very much linked to so many diseases, bro. And your energy levels are very inconsistent when you have a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So it's not about just sleeping. So sleep is one aspect when it comes to energy. Also, when you're fueling yourself. So you realize where we've been accustomed to having loads of processed food, right?
Yep.
But our diet should be consistent of 80% proper whole foods.
Yeah.
20% we can enjoy. It doesn't have to be 100%. We're not high level athletes, bro. If you're trying to be a high level athlete, that's different. That's a different conversation. You have to be 110% on.
Yeah, but still do like.
Even then, they have like people that actually make like whole foods taste like nice. I don't know how to explain, but like sometimes like even
You can.
when I started eating properly, like I'd make the most horrendous meals.
Yeah, go on, give us some examples.
Wait, worst. I just have like I don't even know. It was so bad. I get like mince. Yeah. Put some potato in the bottom of it. Yeah. I put blueberries to make it taste nice.
Why would you do that?
Did that not mess with your stomach?
I can't.
Nah, it doesn't mess your stomach. But
It
it's
doesn't
just,
mess with
bro,
your
It tastes like.
No, because I would be feeling sick. Yeah,
No,
it
it
tastes-
tastes. It tastes like.
it's just a weird texture in your mouth, bro.
Yeah.
It's meat, potato, and then berries, bro. It's just.
And then
I was gonna ask something.
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna ask something about. Oh no, I was gonna say something actually. So if they need to make compulsory in school, bro, because, like I said, people are leaving school uneducated. They're either overweight or they're underweight.
True.
And you're putting them out in the world. You're teaching them. Look,
Okay.
let's agree here. Let's all 3 of us agree. The education system needs an update.
yeah, they teach all like music and drama and art.
And that's fine. Teach that.
Yeah, I know, but like
But then neglecting
yeah.
the main thing is physical health. Bro, you know what's mad, yeah? I've looked at the heads of department when it comes to health. Why are all of them overweight?
Oh, yeah.
Even the PE teachers.
Let's see how it is.
Yeah, but hear me out.
Why are they? They're not examples of how it all should be.
Yeah.
But hear me out. They have gyms. Schools have gyms in it. But the thing is, yeah, okay, you it's PE. It's PE. It's not optional. It's PE. You're forced to do it. You get attention, yeah. You're forced to do it. But if you're actually serious about it, yeah, you wouldn't be like overweight and shit, yeah. At least 1 hour a week is better than nothing. But there's just some people just mess about. Like they don't do shit. They're chilling at the back of the gym. They don't do shit.
Yeah, no, I think it's like, even for me, yeah, I wasn't like I didn't get taught by school that this and this is important. It comes from somewhere else, like either yourself, your parents, or maybe online. I don't know, however you get. So the school doesn't do enough to make you understand the importance.
Exactly. It's like when you come up and we go madrasa, yeah, and we're taught how to pray, but we're not taught why to pray. That's why a lot of people fall disconnection with the deen, right? Same thing when it comes to gym, bro. But people don't engage with PE because they're not taught why. Why are we actually doing this? Once they know why, they'll engage, bro.
Yeah, but it should be common sense though. Oh yeah,
it's not common sense. It's not common sense, bro. That's like saying Islam should be common sense.
Exactly.
No, you have to explain it in a beautiful way. You have to be taught.
But it's being taught.
Even
conditions.
Even when you start, yeah.
Okay, but who's teaching them? An overweight PE teacher, bro.
Exactly.
So why would they listen? You're telling me you listen to who do I listen to? Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah, telling you PE or a fat PE teacher, bro.
Or not the fat PE teacher.
Exactly, bro. So basically, it starts from the adults, bro. If the adults are not a good example, why on earth would we?
Yeah, why are they even hiding the schools then as of other PE teachers?
Because the qualifications.
That's gonna know it, but that's gonna give them the wrong impression going to children.
It needs to change. That's the whole point.
Exactly. So the whole education needs a shuffle and update, and it needs to include physical. Gym needs to be mandatory. Combat sports needs to be mandatory. But like I said, if everyone imagine once a week people are sparring in school, you really think fights are gonna happen? No, because people are they're letting it out there. They're letting it out there.
They're cautious. They're more cautious.
And because you're fighting, when you understand how it's so serious, bro. Like, why would you want to go to a fight when you know how people can badly get hurt? People only realize how bad fighting is once they fight. But if they're not fighting under a controlled environment, anything can happen, bro. Imagine LMA didn't exist. I think there would be a lot more incidents of violence in the area if LMA didn't set up their things when they're organising fights with people.
That's true, yeah.
Imagine you did that in schools, bro. It'd be a game changer.
Exactly. You know what? I think recently Judge Meadow did a card. Like, I don't know if the people actually had beef, like it was just for fun. But like the way they had this, like a whole school, so like all the only people in their school, and maybe one guy from outside, they had like matchups within their school. And I think, I don't know, people should do it. If the schools can't facilitate that, then they should get into contact with boxing gyms and stuff like that to help that happen.
Let me be devil's advocate, yeah. Let me be the teachers that, oh no, we don't want to do that. You know what the reasons are? Because they can't control it. Because what if it goes out of hand? It's going out of hand anyway. It's not controllable anyway. So try something.
And if they're worried about like head trauma and all this and that, they can like do some wrestling or something.
Bro, you can get hurt doing anything.
Yeah, true.
And like I said, like you just said right now,
but
wrestling is a very.
There are more positives and negatives about combat sport. Yeah, people don't do it. People chicken out. Like let's say boxing, even 1 hour a week could impact your weight. Yeah, could impact your self-confidence. Yeah, and could also make you more disciplined.
100%.
More cautious around your surroundings. There's so many positives, yeah. People don't listen to it because they're not taught by the right people. Bro, they're not taught by the right people.
Exactly, they're not taught by the right people. And they're not taught in general, bro. The people might just think, oh yeah, training is just a physical benefit. Bro, there's so much mental benefit. There's so much benefit in your character and your confidence. Things we're not educated in it. Sorry, let me speak properly. One, we're not educated in it, and then two, we're not educated by the right people. People who don't even deserve that respect. Bro, they might be in their own personal life going through something, we get that, bro. But at the end of the day, if you're a PE teacher, you have a responsibility to look physically aesthetic.
Presentable. It's like you're turning up to an interview without a suit.
Now, my PE teacher was a good example because he was an MMA fighter back in his day.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. We need that. But imagine, I said this here, imagine Khabib was the president.
That would be perfect.
Who would say no to him? He's built that respect.
Yeah.
So even people who are leading our countries, bro, if you look at them, would you look at him like, this guy would mess me up?
Would you take Boris Johnson?
If I said no to him, he would bang me out. Would you look at Rishi Sunak or Boris Johnson or Keir Starmer? If I say no to this guy, one-on-one, would you do something?
Boris Johnson is better than Keir Starmer, yeah. No, better than Rishi Sunak, yeah. But Boris Johnson, yeah, his hair's a mess. He doesn't look presentable, yeah. But
exactly,
you know, his insight also matters as well.
But we're specifically on, bro. When it comes down to it, end of the day, when people have an argument, yeah, it comes down to physical.
Yeah.
The reason Khabib is very respected, bro. If you violate him, you know you're getting smoked.
Yeah.
Same thing with our leaders. Our leaders should be examples of physical and mental specimens, bro. They should be all around aware.
Yeah.
They're kind of lost in everything, bro. Like they're overweight. They're not looking. You know what I mean, bro? Like
most people don't think about the mental impacts.
You know, one thing that amuses me, you know, like large people, like fat people, they think
they think they're on job.
They think they can fight. Like I think last week there was some large guy in the gym, and some like he was.
You have to respect it though.
What?
If he's like a big guy trying to change himself in the gym, yeah.
You're not trying to change. No,
He's coming from a different angle.
yeah.
He's coming from the arrogant and
Yeah.
just because they're big.
There's some other guy who trained. He's a bit like me, so not far. Like he's listen kind of normal. Like he's like him. Oh, I can beat you. Yeah. This other guy, he's been trained jiu-jitsu for 2 years, but he took a break. Everyone's watching. This big fat guy gets ragdolled. Like I'm not even joking. He gets thrown around. Like,
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jiu-jitsu is one of the best combat sports to learn, bro. It's sick.
Let me see something, yeah. What was I going to say?
Should we carry on that conversation? Jiu-jitsu is one of the best combat. You know why it's one of the best? Because regardless of your size, you're taught to manipulate people's will.
Okay, yeah. I think the ego, from where that came from, yeah, comes from the depression of how fat they are.
What? Potentially.
That can happen. And the biggest in the room.
When they think that's this big, they think that just because I'm big, like this guy can't do anything, this guy can't do anything, or they think their size does things for them when it probably doesn't. Like get some guy who hasn't trained.
It could,
maybe,
but if you put someone that's trained and small, when I mean small, I mean like 5'3", 550.
I'm 5'6", by the way.
53 kilos, yeah, against someone big and is not trained. But the guy who's trained is gonna win every single time.
Exactly, yeah. Unless the other guy's like a lucky punch.
But
That's everything, yeah.
That's anything, bro.
Like you could give an also example to someone who's trying to change himself. Yeah,
Like Logan Paul versus
impact-
Mayweather, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
Exactly,
example. Logan Paul versus Mayweather. Who won? Mayweather. Because he's trained. Sorry, when it's cut you off, man. Sorry, bro.
Nah, it's alright. Like, what impacts have you seen it happen to you mentally? Just so anyone here that's watching here thinks that, like we're delusional, yeah. Like what mental impacts have happened to you?
Of what?
For sports, positive.
Combat sports.
Positive.
How is
mentally.
mentally? I don't know, it just made me feel like a lot stronger mentally. So if anything happens,
You're not shook straight away. And
as in, if physically, like in altercation, I've never been.
He means
mentally.
he meant in life, as in like
Okay.
it could build resilience basically.
Yeah. So if anything happens, like for example, if I don't know, like there's a problem with my friend, like obviously we don't, like, it's not that deep in it, but like if actual problems happen, like you think about it, like a different way. So like I can't explain. I don't know. You probably
Basically, when you put yourself in hard situations,
you're used to,
you get used to hard situations, so you're able to deal with it better. It still be hard, but you're able to deal with it better because you've been there before. That's what doing combat sports is, bro. When you're sparring someone, it's not easy, bro, because you're trying to take each other's head off, you're trying to evade. So once you get used to being uncomfortable, bro, when it comes to your life, because I'll tell you right now, being 3 or 4 years older than you, life is not easy, but you guys know this already, bro. You guys been to GCSEs, you guys going to A levels. It's not as simple as do something and get a result, bro.
You have to work for it.
With my business here, I've tried so much things. And only recently it's working. It's working. It's not as in like it's not popping, but
you
it's
guys
working.
want to know a little secret of mine?
Yeah.
So, I've had so many failed clothing brand attempts here, and it's it's literally to waste. Like I've literally have it on my Canva here. It's got to waste. Like I've never worked in it because back then I didn't have the mentality to think that I should be carrying on. I was working on it. I expected.
You can put it as on top.
Oh
of
no,
merch.
I'm supposed to. I'm on the podcast at the moment. Alhamdulillah, yeah.
But
You're doing really good.
Did you know?
podcasts,
Did you know
doing better than I
podcast?
expected.
Yeah, you can if you get big enough, you can sell merch.
Yeah.
Podcast merch. But anyway, let me get back to the point. Where was that, bro? Where was that, bro? Just right before. Basically, our host keeps cutting us.
No,
You're
man.
saying you're 3 or 4 years older than us.
Huh?
How life is hard.
Life is hard.
And how your
So
business.
So once you put yourself in hard situations, you start to understand life is not easy. The biggest problem that people face today is people think life is easy, so we waste time, we do shit that we're not meant to do, we start hanging around wrong people, we start smoking, we start drinking, we start fighting for jokes, we start wasting time basically. Once you actually put yourself in tough situations forcefully by, attending a combat sports session a week, you're putting yourself in the deep end, you start understanding this is actually what life is.
Yeah.
It's hard. So the earlier you do it, the better. How old are you guys? 16, 17?
16.
Better. So you guys need to keep it going. Put yourself in hard situations. Keep growing yourself, and you'll be equipped for life. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be easy, but you'll have the tools necessary to take on life, inshallah.
Nowadays, if you see like all the people that they either like overweight, underweight, the vape, or they just like act bad.
But you know what I don't understand? Why is everyone vape, bro?
I don't know.
Why does everyone vape?
It's chemicals, yeah, that comes from cow piss, bro.
I seen one
Is
guy.
that true?
I've heard some of it.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Oh, have you seen the people in China who like test vapes in
They
the mouth?
tested with the mouth.
Yeah, there's a guy who just goes into like 1,100 vapes. Puff.
I don't get. I kind of do get it. You know why I do vape? Because not even that. It's just a trend, and once you start something, you can't stop. So whoever you're around, if you're around vapors, bro, you're gonna start vaping.
Yeah, but don't you think it's kind of pointless? Bro? Like, I don't see
It
Of course,
is.
I think it's bullshit.
It's pointless. I don't see.
What does Andrew Tate say? Why are you vaping? Do push-ups.
Oh yeah.
He looked up a lot to Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Andrew, bro, that's a whole other topic for another day, bro. Like, is Andrew Tate a positive or a negative impact? You need to write that down, bro.
I don't think it even matters if it's a positive. As if you take the positive and leave the negative out, it benefits you.
That's the one right
It's
there.
all controversial, like everything. People,
But anyway,
it's what in-
we're running out of time, bro.
Wait, no. To finish up, yeah.
Let's finish up.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
That's a question.
That's a good question. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? If you're going where you are now, if you continue this, you'll like put more effort.
The way I plan to be 10 years.
Yeah, 5, 10 years. Like, where do you?
I'm married, of course.
Yeah, married.
And then
Inshallah.
I'll have like 1, 2 kids.
Inshallah, bro. Inshallah.
And then-
What about with the MMA, bro? You
Business-
never
business
talk about
side.
it.
Come to that. Innit? I don't know how far I want to take because obviously like injuries and I don't
See where
know.
it goes. See if you're getting enough opportunities. Yeah.
I want to have at least one professional fight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can tell my kids, oh, your dad was a professional fighter and show them all this.
For one fight.
Yeah, maybe more, but like
This guy
at
stays up
least.
with
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Basically, get
at
one done and then see.
Yeah. Because I don't want to like make him a full time because again injuries, this that. You're not even like certain if you can carry on. Because let's say if you break your leg, like it actually like affects you, innit? And plus, like I don't think I want to take it that far. And then so I want like have a successful business.
Inshallah.
So I'm trying to do like TikTok and all like a few other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of business you trying to start?
Like
And we'll end on this actually, bro. I always ask everyone. Everyone gives me a smart ass answer. Yeah? It's the most basic answer. What is business?
money coming in and less money coming out.
Give me more answers.
That's what business is.
That's not the answer.
That's the,
Let me give.
It's not the answer.
Let me finish. Is it? Let me learn. Having something you're aiming when you're aiming for something and actually doing it.
Give me the answer. It's not that.
It's not that.
What is business, bro?
Having something of your own. Financial freedom. Financial freedom.
What is business? Why is someone buying something off someone? That is business.
Promoting.
Why?
service.
Promoting.
Because you have something to offer that other people don't.
Sort of.
This kind of stuff.
Okay.
Go on.
Business is providing a solution for a problem. You're problem solving.
That is actually kind of smart.
You're problem solving. Bro.
How do you know?
Every single business is a problem solver. Whether that's a food shop,
So
what problem is that solving? Hunger,
Yeah.
taste buds, and convenience. Maybe it's convenience.
Okay, yeah.
Specifically with that shop. What problems am I solving for videography?
Time you're helping like them cut down on the editing time.
Exactly, bro. I'm helping them market themselves.
Yeah.
Another business idea, a nursery. What problems is that solving?
Teaching, education,
Education. And specifically a nursery for you small kids.
like help them get started.
Yes. And so look at this niche. Parents who are too busy to take care of their kids. So they put them in nursery.
Yeah.
It's a problem solving, right?
Yeah.
So I want you guys to think when you're taking this journey in business, bro, remember that business is problem solving. So find a problem to solve and be the best solution provider. That's all. Let's wrap it up.
Jazakallah for Hassan for being on the podcast. Yeah, let's speak to you. Jazakallah for you as well. You were not meant to be on here, but you know.
But last minute, bro.
I know. That's
So
me.
good,
It's
bro.
clear.
I want you guys.
appreciate it.
Inshallah, soon you do it on your own. I want you to do it on your own.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
what
can
I
grow.
wanted,
But
but he-
if for the time being, it's fine.
It's calm. You didn't trust me at first, innit?
I wish I trusted him.
No, but
like,
he wanted another element. He wanted someone just to have another voice.
But you thought I wasn't gonna do as well.
No,
how do you think it went?
It's not about doing well, bro. It's not about doing well.
No, I mean like not being awkward and stuff.
No, because me and him talk like, as
Yeah.
normal. It's like we have a conversation.
Yeah.
And plus, because of the camera, it's like worse. Isn't it?
Yeah. I
I
get
know.
you.
You're like
good,
sometimes
good, fresh
during-
perspective.
yeah.
During a podcast, you don't even acknowledge the camera. That's the thing.
Yeah, but like it's
Yeah.
different like with
Howdy,
him.
bro.
and
Come.
without.
Finish, bro. Nice one, boss.
Yeah. Thank you. How do you think it went? Good.